welcome back to a Vintage Vanity, and today's hair tutorial is this. And we got to this style a little bit different. We did a hair experiment. We haven't done one of those in quite a while, but I show you how I take a setting pattern that I just throw in my hair. I have no idea what it's going to do. And the next morning, instead of making it into something I want it to be and forcing those curls, I say to it, "Curls, what do you want to be today?" And they wanted to be this. So it's a really great way of learning how to manipulate your hair and just getting a great fun look. So I hope you guys really enjoy the hair experiment and stay tuned for the magic. For this hair experiment, I decided to change the way I roll up my rollers to see what would happen. I did a side part starting at the corner of my forehead here, and I took a corner section. So I took a triangle section of hair right at that side part, and I rolled that back. And then I took the next section on an angle and rolled that back. Then I switched things up and began rolling just everything down. For the most part in the back, I just rolled the bottom section of the hair. Now I did do this as an overnight wet set using 3/4 of an inch foam rollers and using Lotta Body at a ratio of 2 water to 1 Lotta Body as my setting lotion. I also, for these rollers here, I did roll them on base of the hair, so that means you're just going to roll it straight down on top of the hair shaft. That will give me lift and volume at the base of the hair. So that's how I did that. So for you guys, just go ahead, use your favorite curl method to get the curl in the hair. You don't have to use foam rollers if you don't like them. So let's just go ahead and unroll these to find out what it is we have to work with. The first thing we're going to want to do is just break up our curls. So get your fingers in there and just break them up. Now this is going to make them look pretty frizzy, so don't worry about that. We can calm all of that down. That is what we have to work with, and I am using my Denman styling brush, and I'm just going to start working through the curls. And my gut instinct right away is I'm kind of liking these really fluffy curls. So in my head I'm thinking, I wonder if I could tame those down and make them look just a little fluffy but not frizzy. For the top section, I'm just going to work with the direction in which I rolled the curlers. Ooh, and I'm already liking how the bangs are kind of coming in at the side. See how it's already got that lift at the base? That way I don't have to manipulate the lift, and I think it looks pretty good right now as far as lift. So I'm actually going to leave it where it is, and we're just going to try to mold it into something that doesn't look frizzy. The first thing on that path is using a pomade or a wax. I'm using my Short Sexy Hairs Controlling Maniac, which is a wax, so it's a little bit heavier. Just using a little bit of it, warming it up on the hands. And starting on this side, I'm just going to kind of crunch that into the hair. And you can automatically see how that's already taming down some of that curl. And up top. And then if you have, like right here, I have a kind of piece that looks a little bit frizzy. I'm just going to take that section and kind of work it around my fingers. And there we go. Now what I'm going to do is I kind of want it to be sitting off the head. I don't want it to be a flat style. So I'm just taking a little bit of hairspray, spraying it right at the base here, and I'm going to take my brush and just kind of work it out a little bit. And hold it. This is an 80s hair trick to get, it's part of what I was used to get the big old bangs. So we get a nice bit of lift off the side of the head. I think that looks nice. I like that. I like that. I'm feeling it, you guys. So we're going to do the same thing with the pomade. And again, I'm taking a larger section of hair and just kind of working it through. And then see how we've got kind of a bigger curl here? If we just break that up into a couple pieces. I'm just going to section off the bangs here. And I'm going to give that a brush. And I'm going to brush it against my hand. And then run it. I'm going to just spray the base. Take my brush, comb, whatever you got, and just work it into the hair and just let it dry. Little bit of lift and no back combing. See, I mean, that is high. So I'm going to take that down just a little bit. At this point, since when you're doing anything with the bang, you're going to want to slip your hand in here so that you don't brush this part of the height from the bang out, because then you'll have to go back and do a little bit of back combing. So if you're really trying to avoid back combing, you're going to want to hold on to it when you brush. And I'm just kind of brushing with the curl and the wave that's in the hair to see what it wants to do. So just play with the placement of it until you get it how you like, and we'll spray that. And don't be afraid to put the brush down and get in there with your fingers and really kind of manipulate the wave and the curl, because it's all there. You just have to put it where you want it. And your hair is going to tell you where it wants to go, right? Alright, and then I want it to be a little fluffier at the bottom, so I'm just pulling apart the curls at the bottom to make it a little bit fluffier. You just want to give this style a final spray. Decide where it is you want to put your hair flower in at. Then, ta-da! Experiment successful! It's alive! It's alive! So that is it. That is today's hair tutorial experiment. I hope you guys really enjoyed a little bit of a different take on doing a hair tutorial. And as always, I would love to hear your feedback about today's hairstyle in the comment section below. And also let me know about your own experiments with your hair. I love to hear even about the successes and even about the failures. I love both sides of it, because it is through failure that we learn what does not work. So a failure is never really truly a failure, is it? I think somebody said that. That's not my quote. Somebody actually said that, and if you can remember who that was, I want to say it was somebody, you know, pretty famous, like Ben Franklin or something like that. Or no, was it Einstein? Anywho, I digress. As always, if you haven't had enough of this face right here, go ahead and check out some of my other videos as well. If you don't want to miss any new videos that pop up, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is completely free. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.